Hey guys, welcome to another episode here on Mark's Photography Spot. This isn't a photography related directly review, but I think it can help you to be a little bit more active as a photographer. And that's really the question is, how active are you and would you like to be more active? And I think I've got a thing here that can help you kind of increase your activity and force you to get out with your camera and walk around a little bit more. And that little thing is called the Fitbit One. It's a little USB based activity tracker, really small. It's about the size of a small thumb drive, about 1.5 inches long. But what's really cool about it is it tracks your activity. You just clip it to your belt or inside of your pants or whatever, and it keeps track of your steps, your motion, how many stairs you've climbed, and it also tracks your sleep. And that's the reason that this isn't mine, this is Pam's. Pam got this a few weeks ago because she really wanted to get an idea of how much she was moving, but also what her sleep patterns were like, because she wanted to try to improve the quality of her sleep. This little thing tracks, like I said, your activity, your steps. It has a clock on it, all kinds of cool stuff. Don't know if you can see this. I'll do the rest of the review on the software side of the Fitbit One, but wanted to kind of give you an idea. There's several of these out there on the marketplace. There's this one, which is made by Fitbit. Jawbone has one. Lark is another one. Nike does one, and they're all basically the same type of thing, which is essentially a way to track a super functional pedometer, essentially, where they track steps, altitude, which is how it can track the level of stairs that you're climbing, and most of them have the ability to track other things like food that you're eating, sleep. This one does the sleep. And on the software side of things, you can also track food, log your weight, and it matches it up with this to give you an idea of how much you've actually done on a daily basis. I think it's a really cool idea. Pam's had this for about 3 weeks and really enjoys it. You can sync up with the computer via Bluetooth or wireless. Pretty much anytime you have any device that you have the sync app on. So it works pretty good. It syncs right up, really easy to do. It updates your automatic dashboard on the computer so you can log in, see where you're at. But for today, Pam has 12,343 steps, 11 floors climbed up and down the stairs, 5.66 miles of distance. She went out for a walk this morning, plus we went around and did all our normal stuff during the day, and 1,400 calories burned this far into the day. And like I said, the thing that she really likes about it is it does track her sleep as well. When she goes to bed, she puts it in a little wrist holder, presses a button for 2 seconds, and then it keeps track of the amount of sleep that you do by tracking your motion during sleep. And from what we can tell, it's pretty darn accurate. So for those of you that are wanting to maybe get a little bit more active or get an idea of how much you're sitting around each day, which most of us sit around a lot more than we think, the Fitbit One is a cool little thing. The next half of this is going to be on the software side of things. I'll log on the computer and kind of walk you through some of the application, the app side of things that kind of allows you to sync what you're doing with the software and keep track of other things. But Pam really likes it. We've got a friend that has the Lark, which is similar to this, and he enjoys it. I don't have one of these yet. I might end up getting one a little bit later on, but for moving around and doing things, it makes a lot of sense. So stay tuned for the second part where I'll kind of walk through the software. All right? Okay, back here at the computer, and I'm going to dig in a little bit into the software side of the Fitbit One, because that's really where I think the functionality of this and all the other activity trackers is how easy is the software to use, and how motivating can it be, and how does it help you track your activity and make adjustments. This is the dashboard for Pam's Fitbit, And if you can see here, it tracks the activity anytime you sync up with a laptop or iPhone or anything like that. And you can see she's got more steps now than when I did the video, and that's because she's been down walking around downstairs. But it tracks your activity, steps, floors, distance traveled, calories burned, all of that. And it tracks by day, week. This shows the last week. You can set your preferences on when you want the week to start, what your goals are. Pam's goal is basically 10,000 steps a day. So she's at about 18% of this coming week of 70,000. So you can track that. The thing that's cool is it tracks calories, it tracks weight, and then it also tracks sleep. And this was one of the things that Pam was really interested in, was trying to get an idea on actually how much she was sleeping. And from what we can tell, it seems to be pretty accurate. Here's last night, Saturday night into Sunday morning. I'm recording this on a Sunday. Went to bed at about 10 o'clock. Took about 20 minutes to fall asleep, woke up 2 times. So here's the in bed but not quite asleep. Here's woke up sometime around 11. I don't know about that. But this one I do remember about 3:45, 3:50 in the morning. She did get up to go to the bathroom, so I know it works. Actual sleep time 7 hours and 9 minutes. Time in bed for 7 hours 30 minutes. It seems to be pretty accurate. And Pam's really enjoying that because that's one area that she's noticed that she really needs to pay attention to, is the quality of the sleep that she gets. And it gives you a score each day based on how often you wake up, how long you sleep. And she got 100% efficiency last night. I guess it's a weekend. That's a good thing. But you can track your food. If you're interested in tracking food, you can track by what food you eat, when you eat it. It gives you an estimate of how many calories you can take in based on if you want to lose weight or gain weight or whatever. And then you can log the food that you eat for each breakfast, lunch, dinner, snack. And then on the activity side of things, the Fitbit One works great for walking, running, general day-to-day activities. It doesn't do well in tracking things like cycling, weightlifting, swimming, that type of thing. So it gives you the capability of adding activities like that into the software, which will then tie in with the other activity that you've done. And each activity you add gives you the ability to say, well, how was it hard, easy, how many calories did you burn, that type of thing. So it allows you to keep track of those things that aren't walking-based activities, which is really where the Fitbit excels in tracking your walking and moving around activity. So all in all, she really likes it, and based on her enjoyment of it, I think it's a very valid tool for anyone that wants to get an idea of how much they're moving or not moving on a daily basis, because there's really a lot of time that we spend each day not doing anything. And this is maybe a way to help motivate you to get up and move around a little bit. I know for Pam, it's got her to walk a little bit more during the day, take a break from work, get up and walk around a little bit. And so from that standpoint, it's been great. The Fitbit One that she has is $99. You can get, over here you see this Fitbit Zip. It does everything except the sleep tracking, I believe, and it's $60. Pam wanted the sleep tracking, so we went for the Fitbit One. And like you saw, it just clips to your clothes. They are coming out with a bracelet, wristband version of the Fitbit One, which will be coming out here in the next month or so, and it's $99 as well. So there you have it, the Fitbit One activity tracker. Not really photography related, like I said, but I will do these little technology gadget reviews as I come across something that's neat. And I think if you're looking to keep track of your activity and you're into photography, this is a great way to do it. If you go out for a day of walking around taking photos, slap one of these Fitbits on you and see how many steps you take as you walk around. Maybe it'll force you to get out and walk more. Take your camera with you. You'll probably get some more photos. So there you go. There's the tie into photography. Thanks for watching, guys. As always, look forward to your comments on this. And maybe some of you guys have had it. I'd be interested in seeing if you think it's worthwhile or not. And until next time, take care. Happy shooting.